What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajaypal saying Tillo, and today we're recording my first ever YouTube video, a very special podcast with my boy Karandeep Nijjar. Not only is he one of my mentors, but one of the most successful guys I know. Today we're going to be doing a 9-hole golf tournament between me and him, and we're going to be spitting some knowledge for you. So this episode, you definitely want to tune in. We're going to be spitting gems the entire time.
ਆਓ ਪੁੱਛੀ ਜਾਵੇਂ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਜਿਲੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਫੋਨ ਹੁਣੇ ਲਾ ਦਿਆਂ ਕਦੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਬੜੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਬੜੇ ਦਸੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਤੋਂ ਕਢਾਉਣਾ ਹੁਣੇ ਕੰਮ ਮੈਂ ਕਢਾ ਦਿਆਂ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੰਮ ਫਸੇ ਰਹਿਣ ਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਕੁੜੀ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰ ਕਦੇ ਤਿੱਤਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਜਾਨੀ ਐ ਉਹ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਆ ਮਿੱਤਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਨੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਜਾਨੀ ਐ ਉਹ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਆ ਮਿੱਤਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਨੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਜਾਨੀ ਐ ਉਹ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਆ ਮਿੱਤਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ
Alright guys, today we're going to Turnberry Golf Club. That's located in Brampton on Boulevard, and we're going to be playing 9-hole. Now, I don't normally golf. I've actually only went golfing one time on the actual course. I just go to the long range and hit the ball that goes left and right. So I'm a beginner, but I'm going to be learning from my boy Karandeep today. And not only that, once again, I'm going to tap into his knowledge. I heard there's no better spot to tap into someone's mind than the golf course. And that's because, you have them one-on-one for 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours if you're playing 18 hole. And it's going to be a good conversation today. But yeah, man, this is Brampton. We're excited. I'm excited to get into this podcast series once again. You guys already know I started a podcast last year. It was called The Bounce-Cast. And that podcast opened up so many doors for me. I can't even tell you. I had people coming up to me in the streets, people at parties, random rooms that I'm walking into saying, hey, bro, I watch your podcast. I listen to your podcast. But not only that, it just made my ability to connect with people much easier. As I started walking into rooms and people already recognized me, I knew the conversation opener was already done. Like, I can go into any conversation and I'll just conversate, and the other person's going to take me seriously because they've seen me online. So, point is, put out content. You don't know what that content is doing. It might end up in front of people who, once again, they didn't know who you were, but they saw your content and then they clicked your profile and now they kind of know you. So now when you do meet them in person, like, it's already open, it's already unlocked, One of my boys is a great example, Sim the realtor. You guys obviously seen him on social media, TikTok, Instagram, pushing numbers. Right now he's like gaining followers by the second, absolutely very inspiring. But bro, I had no idea who he was. I never met him in person. And I had done a podcast with one of his really good friends, Bubby. Shout out Bubby. Bubby's a gangster too. But that opened up the door for me and Sim Suman. Why? Because he knew me through my social media. He knew that I was already boys with his boys. So that instantly created credibility. When I met him for the first time, it felt like I already knew him. Like, we gave each other, the what up, like when you know the guy, you give him a little jappi. I gave him one of those, and bro, it was already like, what's up, man? How are you? And instantly, within 2 to 3 hours, we were already sitting down talking business. So the power of content, you have to tap into it. And I know people get shy. I'm shy. Right now, I have a camera in front of me. I'm shook. Like, my heart's going tuk, 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 tuk. But you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations in order to grow. So put yourself in uncomfortable situations, get in front of the camera, create content. It will change your life. All right, guys, we're going to give you a red light talk. Right now we have a red light. I'm going to give you 30 seconds of knowledge. But speaking about the red light, a lot of people let other people's opinions stop them from doing something that they want to do. And I'm speaking to you. I know there's people that are watching this video right now that are not doing what they want to do because they're afraid of other people's opinions. And just like the red light theory, we're going to go right through this red light because we don't care about other people's opinions. You have to stop caring about other people's opinions. If you let other people's opinions hold you back from doing what you want to do, you are living their life. And last time I checked, you have your own heartbeat, you have your own mind, you have your own opinions, you have your own beliefs. You are your own person. Stop living life as someone else. Live life as your own person. That decision changed my life. I don't know if you guys know me from social media. You don't know me like that, but if you know me in person, you genuinely know. Like, when you're around me, you can genuinely feel that I genuinely don't give a fuck. Like, it's like there's an energy that emits. Like, you feel it as soon as you enter my bubble. Like, you stop giving a fuck, and that has changed my life because The fact that I no longer care about other people's opinions and I only value my own, it's allowed me to be myself unapologetically. And if you are able to tap into that energy, you become unstoppable. So guys, stop making decisions based off of other people's opinions. So it's a gem. Like, listen to that. Put that in your brain. Stop acting for others. Start acting for yourself. Yeah, we're going to Turnberry Golf Club, which is on Bovaird Drive. Shout out Bovaird Drive. If you're from Brampton, you know Bovaird Drive. It is the most iconic road in Brampton. Like, the entire city is built around Bovaird. Steeles McLaughlin, all that new Brampton came after. I know it's old Brampton. I know the areas go long back, but true Bramptonians know Bovaird Drive. And they know Bovaird Drive is the heart of Brampton. It goes end to end, Chinguacousy all the way down to Airport Road. Then it turns into Castlemore Road, but Bovaird Drive, that's where we're going. We're going to Turnberry Golf Club on Bovaird Drive.
Buses?
Yes, I did travel in buses. I used to travel to York University in a bus. And it was sick, bro. The Zoom bus had just launched, so these red buses that you see now, they weren't red buses all the time. The Zoom bus launched back when I was in university, and it made my university travel so much faster, actually. Driving a car in the morning at 7 o'clock, like especially going to Toronto, too busy. But when the Zoom bus launched, the Zoom bus was taking the 407. And when it takes the 407, you know me, like, I'm not paying for no 407. So I hopped on the bus for $3 and it ripped it down the 407. It used to get me to school in 20 minutes. But after, like, I had a couple experiences on the bus, bro, like, I hate it, bro. Like, you have to, like, and it's necessary. You have to travel on the bus to understand that you hate it. If you don't travel on the bus, you'll never understand the true struggle of it. So I used to love the bus, but now I hate the bus. Just because I know that, it's a waste of time, man. Like, when you get a car, you just realize the power of being able to get anywhere whenever you want. So I have traveled on buses. It was good. You have to travel on buses to start. But at some point, you'll have to start hating buses for it to level you up. So, right now we're recording our first ever YouTube video, and I'll be very honest with you, after the camera turns off, me and the camera guy, we just keep having conversations. Hate to call him the camera guy, he's Nick Hill. You guys gotta get used to Nick Hill. So guys, this is some gems for you right now, and I just really got into this mindset recently, because I got myself around mentors, I changed my mindset, changed the way I act, talk, walk, everything. But a lot of us get into analysis paralysis. Right now we're recording my first YouTube video, we don't know what to do. After the camera turns off, me and Nick Hill keep having conversations. Nick Hill's the guy that's holding the camera right now. And we're like, bro, what's the format? How are we going to do this? But then we just start recording again. If we start analyzing everything, I'm going to freeze. It's called analysis paralysis. And too many of us fall into analysis paralysis. How many people are like, yo, I'm going to start content next week. I'm going to start content today, tomorrow. And then it comes around, you don't know what to do. You keep thinking about the perfect recipe, the perfect example, the perfect way to execute. That is analysis paralysis. Right now I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm recording my first YouTube video, but I'm just like, fuck it, turn it on, let's try it. And after we put it together, we'll know exactly what we have to do. So stop just thinking about the perfect situation, start acting. Stop getting analysis paralysis and just do. "8:30 tea time." My partner's not answering the phone. Shit gets stressful in the mornings. Especially when you prepay for the holes. You have reached Nijjar. Hello guys, it's your boy Ajaypal. I'm with my boy Karandeep Nijjar. We're at Turnberry Golf Course right now. We're getting ready for our podcast. My first time golfing after a very long time. I'm with the pro Karandeep. Karandeep, what's going on today?
Not much, man. Ready for an 8:30 tea time. Let's get it cracking.
That's it. And we're going to spit knowledge just for you guys. Karandeep's ready. He's dialed in. He read 3 books on the way here.
100%.
Time to spit some knowledge.
All right, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Nico, you want to hop in?
Thank you, man. All right. Today we're about to golf. But more importantly than golf, we're going to engage in really good conversation. The environment at a golf course is very, very, very nice to engage in conversation. You get to sit down with someone, you get to talk to them for a while.
All right, boys.
All right. All right, guys, we're gonna start off with our very, very, very good supplement right here. It's a yerba mate extract. I call it Unimate. It's gonna give me an unfair advantage right here. Karandeep has no idea what's coming his way right now. This drink contains all the vitamins and nutrients to sustain life. What does that mean? It keeps you dialed in, it keeps you nourished, it keeps you mentally clear, removes all your brain fog, keeps you fasted, makes fasting an absolute joke. You're gonna see our muscles kick in right now when we hit the balls.
Before you break a fucking rangefinder. You have a glove this morning?
No, no glove.
Do you need a glove?
You have an extra one?
Yeah.
This left-handed?
Yeah.
Or right-handed? Or doesn't matter?
I'm pretty sure both.
I'm so desi, I don't even have a golf set. I came here, I'm gonna piggyback off of him. But whatever.
Okay. That's okay. Where are the fucking gloves? Beat it, me to log that glove handy. I thought I had extra ones. Put the glove on. I'm gonna show you my trick. It's my favorite part of the day. It's not even a trick. I'll show you. Flip the hand. You keep the tee right here.
Okay.
You never need to look for your tee.
Oh, wow.
You never need to run around and look for your tee. You just slide your tee right into your glove.
You guys, I don't know if you got that knowledge. This is state-of-the-art knowledge right here. You slide your tee in right to your glove. Where do I put this one? Into my pocket, or is there
I
a
usually
second
just slide
compartment?
2. Slide more than 1. It's up to you.
There you go.
We're not gonna play the blacks. The blacks are too far. Yellows are another one, but we call them the Kodingali tees. We can't play those.
Okay.
Right? So the rule is, and it's really funny. So if you don't hit further than that, the entire day is on you.
Fuck.
But I'll let you live for the first couple.
All right.
So I'm gonna find the range to see.
So what are you what are you looking at right now through the rangefinder?
So I'm looking at distance, bro. On where I want my ball to land. So you see that blue pin right there? Right, dead center, black pin side?
Yeah.
It's 206 yards away. So if you want to look through this, you can see how far it is, right? And so all you do is click the first button. There's 2 buttons. You click the first one when you have a marking.
This one?
Yeah.
Power button?
Just click it once.
How do I?
When you target something, just click it once.
I can hit that far.
Yeah. You should
What's the rule? If I don't hit that far, I have to do everything?
The entire day is on you.
Okay, perfect. Entire day will probably be on me after this one, looks like.
All right, let's get a club. AJ, you want to come pick a driver? I have 2.
Driver, I need a driver.
Look at this. Nobody lets me live right in the morning. Metro Freightliner. How can I help you?
This is the life of a business owner. Look, we're going to be recording his conversation right now.
Wow.
He has no idea, but his
guys
phone's
are
already ringing right in the morning. That's the power of
All right,
business.
now I got another problem.
Leads start coming to you right away.
I got a 25. I'm with the CPC. ABS lights on. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Appreciate you. Bye. Man, if they only let me live. We're about to swing. Perfect. Hello. Okay. We gotta hit this quick.
Yeah.
We gotta make a move. So what we're gonna do is, AJ, I'm gonna give you this. It's called a Nitro 4. That's yours for the day. Don't lose it. Every time you lose it, we make you do something. Every golf ball you lose, there's gonna be
It's going to be a penalty.
a penalty.
Looks like I have to deal with a lot of penalties today.
Okay, let's go
My
because
second time on a golf course.
Range Marshal's gonna have a
He's going to have a problem.
He's gonna have a fit with us. Okay, let's take the first swing. Let's try to get on the green. Okay.
So what's the importance of pace in not only golfing but business?
I mean, do you ever I don't know, make pizza in a pizza oven?
Yeah.
Right? The first pizza always takes the longest.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a rhythm because the oven's hot.
Yeah.
Same concept. The oven's hot, you keep the pace rolling, keep going. And it applies to kind of everywhere in your life, right? You start studying, you start a new business, it takes time to kick it off for the first 6-8 months.
Yes.
But once it's hot, it's just repetition, right? So we're gonna take the first swing, nice open.
Wow.
Don't go into the bullshit.
It's in the bushes.
think I lost the ball already.
There you go. First ball has been lost. So what do you do in the sense that like now that your ball's off course,
Well,
you
I
re-hit?
see where it landed. It landed like right there. I should be able to find it.
Okay.
But if I don't, we'll figure it out. Morning, sir. Yeah. We'll let you play through. We'll just take this shot. We know where the balls went. You guys can play through.
It's my first swing of the day, guys.
All right, AJ.
First swing of like life.
First swing. Let's go.
Fuck, bro.
Well, that was nice. You got height.
Direction's completely off.
That's okay.
But it's on green.
We see it. It's on the.
It's on green.
It's on rough. All right, let's go. Gentlemen, want to play through?
All right, guys, we just got the first hit in. We're gonna start getting into deep conversation. Once this guy gets warmed up, watch the questions start firing, baby.
Enjoy your day, gents. Gotta wipe it down.
Okay.
Get the grass off of it.
Perfect.
With the towel, you wanna know what the towel says? I use this towel to clean my balls. And then you just put the club in. You call it a day.
Sure. The first hit of the day.
Yeah.
My hit wasn't the best.
Mine wasn't either.
Yours wasn't the best?
No.
So any advice to anyone, whenever they start something for the first time, usually it's not the best. Well, how do you get through that?
But you can't be an expert every time, right? Or like, so if you remember when we started driving years and years ago, right? Were you the best driver?
No.
No, right? How long did it take you to learn how to drive?
Well, yo, it took some time, you know?
Sorry, gentlemen.
Early mornings with a boss.
Early morning, so I'm not gonna look at it. But if you remember those times in your life where you struggled, you learned, you're keeping your head up, you're trying to push through it, right? Because you can't be the best at everything right in the first time you do it. Us, we all be naturals, everything. So remember, it's that work ethic, it's that drive, it's that motivation to be good at something. It comes to running a business, same thing, right? If I gave up day one saying, fuck, it's too many phone calls, or I'm not getting the results I wanted, I'd never get the results I wanted. So you ever see that picture on Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok, anywhere? You see the guy mining, and then there's two guys.
Yep.
One's mining, and then one's mining at the bottom.
Yeah.
One gives up right before the diamonds, and the other one's still starting slowly. Keep the pace slow. Keep it at a pace you can do it yourself, right? But keep trying. Keep trying. Because one day you're going to hit the diamonds. You're going to be good at what you do. You're going to have a successful business. And you're going to look back at that and then like, oh, if I stopped, I would have never got here, right? So keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
That's a gem right there. You got to keep going. Don't stop at your first attempt. Keep going. The first attempt's not the best, but if you keep going, it's only going to get better.
Look at this. Trying to find the first ball of the morning. If I could have given up right there. I am going home. Nah. We're in the roughs. We're going to find this ball.
Look at me. Clearly, I'm the better golfer. I found my ball in fucking 30 seconds. That's how you do it, baby.
And we found it.
Yeah?
Look at that. Life lesson. Don't give up when things get hard. Right? Just because you can't find it doesn't mean you won't find it. So, you're good for the yellow tees. So far you're doing good. You made it further than the yellow tees.
Solid.
They're right there.
Yes.
So
there you
we'll
go.
give you that one.
We made it past the yellow tee, baby.
So where'd your ball drop?
Right there.
All right, let's grab it.
It's past the yellows.
I don't know, yo.
It's past the yellow, bro. Don't trip.
I don't know, bro.
Don't trip.
I don't know, bro.
Past
You
the
made
yellows,
it past the
baby.
yellows. Okay. So I gotta take my shot from up there.
What do I use here?
So here we're gonna use. So the idea, this is a par 4, I think.
Which means you have to be hitting this in four
You have to
hits
get it
on
in the
average?
hole in 4 shots, yeah.
Okay.
All right, AJ.
Yeah.
1, 2 things. 1, I want you to keep your eye on the ball.
Okay.
The minute you take your eye off the ball, either you'll miss it or you won't hit it right. Right? It was a pretty good hit, but it should have been a little bit more straight, but you got a little roll down the hill. Okay?
Yes.
So what I want you to do is I want you to shoot straight, keep your eye on the ball, line up underneath the ball, and let's go for it.
Recording. I think this advice translates to business. You got to keep your eye on the ball.
100%.
Same thing, you got to keep your eye on your business. If you're focused on your business and you're always paying attention to your daily tasks, your daily operations, life gets easier because you're constantly dialed in.
100%.
Okay, yo, so this rough patch, it makes a difference in how I hit?
Yeah, so the idea is you got to get under the ball.
Okay.
All right, so bend your knees a little bit
Okay.
and try to get under the ball.
Fuck, bro.
It's okay, it's okay. You took your eye off the ball. Not
Is
a
that
big
what
deal.
happened?
That's what you did. You turned your head before.
Fuck.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you. So the idea is, so hitting off the rough is a little bit harder generally.
Yeah.
Okay. But you got to remember, and let's turn this conversation back into our business conversation. Just because something's rough right now, this will probably be harder to do for the both of us. But it doesn't mean it's impossible. And I'll give you an example. Okay? So this is rough, this is hard, but it doesn't mean that this is impossible. Okay,
Nice.
so where we want to be. We're dead straight. So now, if you look at the course, we're going to be aiming directly towards the hole. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's take the carts.
Yeah. I can drive on the green to get my ball?
Yeah. All right, Mr. Dillon, let's go. So ideally, we would want to be more that way, right? But now, you see the flag? We're pretty good angle-wise. So that's 200 yards, and that orange is 100 yards away. So now, ideally, I'd want AJ or myself to learn how to use a hybrid. We're at a good distance, so I'm gonna move the cart. Okay, AJ, I'm gonna teach you what a 5-wood looks like. Okay, so they just left ahead.
Yes, but here, this is a golf course.
Yeah,
Every
yeah, I
10
know.
minutes they gotta move on. And
Okay.
we're so busy. There are guys looking at you guys and said, what are we gonna do?
We can skip the hole. We'll start the next
I
one.
know, but
Yeah.
still, you guys gotta move it. You gotta move it. You gotta get out of this hole. This
Okay.
is the first hole.
No
We've been
worries.
here 30 minutes already, right?
No worries.
All right, guys.
No problem.
Yeah.
It's too bad. I know, but if it was a slow day, I wouldn't mind, right?
No
Okay,
problem.
Okay.
We'll speed it up.
We'll speed it up.
Because they can't be off until you guys move on, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
All
so
right, let's speed it up. Yo, start moving with speed. You guys are talking too much, so we're gonna show the marshal what's good.
nice, AJ.
See that? We're gonna show that guy what's good, fam.
Very nice.
All right.
Let's go. So AJ, you're hitting a pitching wedge right now. The idea is we're probably about like 40 feet away, 40 yards away,
Yeah.
right? So swing this, not a full swing. I would say a half swing. Half your strength of you normally swing, and it'll put you should put you on the green.
Fuck,
Okay,
bro.
close. And we lost the ball.
We lost the ball, bro.
That's okay. That's okay.
Well, I went too hard there?
You were standing this way.
True.
So your ball's gonna go that way. I'm standing this way, so my ball should ideally go this way. And on the green, a little bit too much power, but we're on the green.
Nice. So yeah, right now the golf marshal, he told us to move forward faster. So we're gonna just kind of zoom through these. I'm gonna pick up my pace. Karandeep's gonna pick up his pace as well.
And oh, it's gone.
Okay, this bridge is sick. This golf course is nice. I guess every golf course is nice because it's green.
100%. We have like 5 more balls. Otherwise, we're gonna have to hit the pro shop and buy more.
All right.
Tell me this. What are you gonna do to achieve your target?
I'm assuming, like once again, I don't know how confident I am to get it down there, but I feel confident.
Solid idea, solid game. But tell me this. Now let's look at this. Let's talk about business outlook. Okay. Do you think that there's certain steps you can take to make sure you get there?
Yeah.
What are those steps?
To get to like our final destination.
Yeah.
Once again, like I'm just looking at it.
So
in
remember,
terms of,
you gotta look at it this way. It's a part 3.
yeah.
So the idea is in 3 holes, 3 shots, you want to be in the hole.
Okay.
Okay. So the first shot would get you somewhere halfway.
Yeah.
Second shot would get you on the green close to the flag, and the third
Yeah.
shot would get you in.
Yeah.
That's the ideal way of playing this. So now let's apply that to any business.
Yeah.
Your first strike gets you closer to your target. Your second sight has your target in marks, so you're looking at your target. And the third time when you swing, you hit your target, right? So any business that you're running, anything you're focusing on, just remember, try to break everything down into steps. Bill Gates didn't become a billionaire overnight. It took him years. But what he did do is achieve the small goals. Just like me, I run a business called Logisitics, you know this.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking at the big picture yet. Yes, I'm looking at my ultimate goal, but I'm trying to hit a goal every time. And just like you with Unicity, you're not aiming for 500 people in one day. No, that's it's not possible.
Yeah.
Right? But you're aiming on that 1-2 people a week to grow your team, to build the right team, to build a quality team, right?
Correct.
You make moves in all the wrong spaces. So if you make moves in all the wrong ways, really, like let's say, you went to a convention, you found 50 people that you just thought, hey, if I sign up, that'll be cool. But out of the 50, 30 of them are just not it for the team.
Yeah.
Does that make you look good or bad?
Makes you look bad.
Right? Why?
Because it's not like you're the people that you want to work with, bro.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you want to be around guys or be working with guys that are going to drive your business, not hold you back, right?
Yeah.
When you're drag racing, drag racing, the cars go full speed, and at the end they let the parachute out to slow down the car. You don't want people that are going to hold you back, so your parachute's out before the car's even going.
Done. I like that.
So that's why, having the right team around you is very important.
100%.
So I like that 3-step rule. That can apply to business. You want to have at least 3 contacts with your prospects.
Yeah.
You want to have multiple contacts with your prospects. Because as you get closer and closer, as you have continuous contact, your ball gets closer and closer and closer to the target. And in this case, it's a par 3. By third contact, I'm ready to close.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I want to get into that area.
Yeah, let's go. Keep your eye on the ball, focus. Do a couple things here. Let's fix a couple things. So I want you to put your feet together. Okay. Then I want you to take one step apart with each, and that should be your stance. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Now I want you to bend your knees. I want you to line up under the ball. Okay. See that white line at the bottom of the club? Yeah. You want you to line it under the ball. But remember, so this tee is too high right now. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now line the club. If you're using a hybrid, the tee's too high, but this should give you the ample amount of distance. See that white line at the bottom?
Yeah.
Just attention to details. Okay. So when I want you to swing, I want you to follow through with the swing. I want you to keep your eye on the ball when you're swinging. So turn your body but not your head. And give it your all.
So right now I feel like my direction's off. I'm gonna go there. Should I be turning my body to go there?
Yep. You should position your body in a way where you want to go.
Fuck, bro. I lost another ball?
It's okay.
This is beastie.
It's okay. Just remember to grab the tee.
Fuck, bro. Fuck. I'm depressed, dude.
That's okay.
Hey, you want to hit this? You want to use this?
No, I'm going to use this.
Where'd that go, bro?
It's right there. But I lost another one too. It's okay.
Fuck.
It went into the charty.
Golf is such an expensive sport, bro. I'm down like $10 of balls already. It's not even 9 a.m. This is beastie.
So we're down like, I want to say 5.
I found the ball, baby.
5 balls this morning. I've lost 2 on 3
I
holes.
refuse to lose
And
multiple
AJ's
balls.
lost 3 on 3 holes. But the goal is we're going to find them. Okay? But we can't give up, right? So look, you can't judge a person on how many wins he or she has. So I would say you judge a person based on their losses, because a loss is really what defines a person. It tells a person, it tells you a lot about a person's character. And where's Mr. Ajaypal Tello? Yo, Mr. Tello! Okay, so AJ, what I was talking about is we're talking about losses and defining people. Okay?
Yep.
We're saying that
You're saying don't fall down after one loss, right?
No. So like we were talking about how many balls we lost today.
Look, I found my ball, baby.
Where'd you find it?
I fucking went and found it.
Oh, that's where you went. Hey, look at that. He's down one less ball. To be honest, I could find it, but it's up this hill.
You can't give up when you have losses, bro.
So
you gotta recover.
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You got to know when to cut your losses.
Very good point.
Okay? So I know where my ball is. It's on top of this hill.
Yeah.
But I'm going to cut the loss for the $2-3 ball.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm going to spend 5 to 10 minutes looking for that ball.
Yeah.
Look how big this hill is. Where's it going to be?
Yeah.
So you got to understand when it's time to cut your losses. You got to learn when it's time to cut your losses. Because everything can't be a win. There'll be times where you lose. So you got to strategize, you got to plan. You got your ball?
Yeah, I'll grab it right now.
Okay, you just need this club right here.
Obviously, I never cut my loss there because I knew my loss was retrievable there.
Yeah, because
But that point that he makes, cutting your losses at the right time is very key. Some of us, we let our ego hold our loss down because we're like, we're going to recover this into a dub. And we end up losing so much trying to recover that L. It's like going gambling. You know when you're down $100 and you're like, fuck it, I got to get my $100 back, and now you're down $200. And
so
yeah,
every action has a reaction, right?
yeah,
So really what you want to do is you want to focus on people's reactions, because if you just ignore them, then I'll let you take your swing.
I'm listening though.
Yeah, no, focus.
Okay.
Too much force.
Sometimes you can't be swinging all full throttle. He's just explaining the law. Here, tell me, talk about it more.
Okay, so what I was explaining is sometimes you have to learn how to adjust the pressure.
Yes.
Let's say you're trying to close somebody.
Yeah.
That somebody's a shy person. That somebody's not outspoken. That somebody's not a bubbly personality like we are. If you give that person 100% force, I guarantee that person will run away.
I feel you.
Right?
Take a look at this, yo, little kids, man. Dedication right there.
Wow.
Golf is such a beautiful sport. Not only does it connect you with nature, but it teaches you patience. I think that's the most important part of this game. You have to be patient. You have to understand the power of each stroke. You got to understand exactly that. Like each minuscule move has such a large impact on your overall score, the overall game. But it's great to see little kids here out and about, just learning the game. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Sorry, we got to back up. All right.
All right, guys, right now we're on the golf course. And one thing that I noticed about the golf course is that it's absolutely great for networking. Like I see a lot of people, once again, when you're on a golf course environment, you're just one-on-one with someone, you're two-on-two with people, and you have their utmost attention.
Yep.
But speaking about networking, network marketing. I've heard a lot about network marketing.
Yeah.
And as I've gotten more involved in network marketing and I've learned more about network marketing, I realized, like originally I thought it was like this industry, I thought it was like this type of business.
Yeah.
I realized this is a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
And network marketing, that marketing strategy transfers to almost every single business.
Yeah.
Realtors are notorious for it. As soon as they get a listing, the first thing they do is they send it to 10 WhatsApp groups.
Yeah.
Before it goes on to MLS.
100%.
So talk to me about the power of networking and the power of network marketing.
So I feel like networking itself is, so I'll let you focus on network marketing since you're the network marketing guy, right? But networking for me, and I'll relate it to any one of my businesses, right? Anyone, let's say Logistics Edge, right? For me, having a conversation with a person and then I can translate that conversation into a relationship. So what I like to do sometimes is, a lot of people don't like to do this, but I like to go to those, those galas and events that nobody likes to go to. But you always got the people that sponsored it. You always got the people that have obligations to be there. And then everybody else that gets invited, half the people don't show up. You know why? Yeah. Because it's boring. Oh, it's going to be talk about business. It's going to be talk about this. Well, I'm going to be so bored. But those are the events you want to go to. Because building a network now at a young age will help us a lot later on in life. For example, I'll give you an example, like a live example that happened to me 2 days ago. So somebody came into my office to see my dad, and they're manufacturers for filters, truck filters, oil, lube, fuel, all that nonsense. So my dad didn't take her very seriously because I'm the one who deals with everything. But what my dad did was he just gave her my phone number and he's like, just call him. Because she missed me by an hour yesterday. And she just walked in. She's just walking into network, right? And then we started having this conversation, and it turns out that she's, they've came to market 3 months ago. They're a new company. Their filter cost is amazing. The quality of product is there. And guess what? It turns out that her father, the one who started the company, is expat CEO of CAT. So
Wow.
he's a big boy, right?
Yeah.
Who knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He worked for Donaldson for 15 years. He's expat CEO. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And I made that connection yesterday. And I had a conversation with him on the phone for like about 30 minutes yesterday, talking about business, talking about his business, his idea, his experience. And I made a connection. No, guess what? He's coming into my office at 4 o'clock today to have a meeting with me, to sit down to see if I could be the sole distributor of his filters. So
Sick.
networking.
Yeah.
Now talk to me about network marketing.
Network marketing, well, once again, it's just literally marketing whatever products or services that you have through the power of your network. So obviously networking kind of builds that funnel of people you can speak to.
Yeah.
And then network marketing is now having a product or service that you think that can benefit that network that you already have,
Yeah.
and now showing them that product.
Yeah.
And the world of network marketing, like there's a lot of businesses that strictly follow network marketing as their primary sole strategy to sell their product or services.
Yeah.
And the reason why it works so effectively with certain businesses is because certain products or services require a lot of education. It's
Yep.
not something you can just walk into Walmart and pick off of a shelf.
Yep.
It's something that you need to know about, learn about. You need to have a professional that kind of explains the benefits
Yeah.
of it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's where network marketing comes into play, because when you have someone that you can trust telling you about a product or service, you
Yeah.
take that more seriously,
100%.
right? Which is naturally going to increase the amount of product and service that is sold.
I agree.
So that's why I love network marketing, because most companies that offer network marketing models associated to it, they're usually very large companies.
Yeah.
Like they're multi-million-dollar companies.
Yeah, yeah.
And the benefit of that is once you're involved in those companies, if you're doing it right, you are when you're doing this network marketing gig,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're developing your own business.
100%.
Except you're piggybacking off of an already established business.
I agree. Yeah.
So like anyone that gets involved in a network marketing company, they're essentially operating a multi-million-dollar business
Yeah.
with a fraction of the entry cost. Like there's literally no entry cost to really enter any network marketing company, but you're plugged into a $1 million business. plan.
Other than Unicity, what's another network marketing?
There's so many. WFG, World Financial Group, Amway, Herbalife. Herbalife is very inspirational. If you ever check the annual Herbalife, bro, it's in the billions, bro. It's in the billies.
Okay, so we're doing this,
You have to have confidence in yourself, Phil.
right? If you let yourself feel that you can't do it, then
Yeah.
maybe you can't do it.
I agree.
But
You
if
cannot
You cannot do 100% of the things you think you can't do.
I agree with you. There's a good one. You cannot do 100% of the things that you think you cannot do.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good line, yo. Gotta add it to like the.
So I was at my boy's wedding, okay, this week. And his cousin is here from England, okay? His cousin from England goes to me. So yesterday we're at Tim Hortons, right? And he's like, hey, I'm gonna buy a coffee, etc., and he wanted a bowl. And, just out of respect, he's from England, like, he's our guest.
Yeah.
He's not paying the bill.
Yeah.
So I offered to pay. I was in the driver's seat. He's like, bro, let me give you the money. He's like, no. All right? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, bro, it's $15, not gonna kill me, come on, right? He's like, you're not even getting anything. I'm like, okay, and? He's like, bro, you gotta remember, $1 saved is $1 earned. And it took me back for a second. I'm like, are you using my lines on me? And he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, I watched your video. He's like, I saw you on that podcast, and I wanted to let you know that that's how I live by now. I'm like, all right, sick.
$1 saved is $1 earned. That's a deadly line, bro.
He used my line on me yesterday.
I rate it. All right, guys, we're on the 8th hole right now. We have 3 balls left. We came here with 10 balls. We've lost 7. I'm responsible for most of them, but
okay.
whatever. You gotta cut your losses somewhere.
Sometimes. So again, that's the lesson of what? Cut your losses, right? Let's summarize a couple things quickly before we play this film. Couple good pointers from today.
Yeah.
I say the greatest pointer for today is you got to learn how to cut your losses,
Correct.
right? let's talk about these golf balls or losses, right? The golf balls aren't cheap, they're expensive. But we got to learn how to cut our losses. So I'd say for today, the biggest lesson is building your team in a way that you know that like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So there's such thing as a burn rate, okay? Burn rate in a business is very important. How much money are you spending to make money, right? How much money is going out every month? If you're not producing anything or not doing anything, how much money is going out every month? That's your burn rate. So we talked about this a couple podcasts ago. Vision Room. What's Vision Room's burn rate? Rent, bills, etc., etc. All that money is going to go regardless if you bring money in or not. So we're going to focus on a few things here today. We're going to focus on our swing. But the main pointer of today's podcast, I would say, is learn to cut your losses. Learn to figure out when enough is enough.
Yes.
Right? You have anything for today you want to talk about?
No, man, just leaning in to learn how to cut your losses. I have a boy, KT, shout out Christian. He actually invested in a bunch of pre-construction properties, about $780,000 of his own cash that he put into deposits, all pre-construction condos. And he's actually walking away from all of those deposits.
Wow.
And that's because all of those investments, they're actually going to yield into negative cash flowing properties.
Yeah.
And now, if you were to do the math, I don't know how many condos he's letting go of, but bro, it was gonna put him about $40,000 to $50,000 cash flow negative on a monthly basis.
It's nuts.
Bro, over a year, that's 600 grand.
Yeah.
He's a supercar guy. He's like, why don't I just go buy a Lambo? Why don't I just go buy a Ferrari?
Yeah. If I'm
Instead of
50 grand
burning 600 grand
Yeah.
for the year, right? So he's cutting his losses. And yeah, it's a very, very, very important lesson, bro. Like, you have to learn when to stop moving.
All right, let's play this hole. Come on.
All right, guys, we're on the last hole now. But what a great golf game. Filled with lessons, not only about business, but about golf, but how you relate both golf and business together. But today we learned the power of cutting your losses. Today we learned the power of patience. Today we learned about the power of power. Don't overpower your swings. Don't overpower moves in your business. Don't overpower certain things in your life. What else did we learn today? Karandeep, what else did we learn today during this 9-hole golf session of ours?
We learned a lot, man. I would say this was a very productive day. To summarize, what we've learned about today is controlling your emotions, knowing when to cut your losses, and I'd say the most important thing we talked about today is learning to walk before you can run.
Yeah.
Because it all summarizes back down to learning to walk, right? And what I mean by learning to walk is, bro, we can spend our entire life trying to set up businesses, trying to be the best of the best. But it's only gonna happen if you start doing the baby steps. So remember we talked about a couple holes ago, plan it out. Make 3 steps, make 5 steps, make 20 steps. Set minor goals for yourselves and achieve every one of those goals. Work hard to achieve each goal. And as you keep achieving your goals, you keep getting to be the best of the best. It takes time, it takes work ethic. But do you remember we made a video? Perfecting your golf swings, like, you know, running a business, takes time, takes dedication, and takes effort.
Yeah.
Takes these things.
We're on the last hole right now. I'm on my last drive, and we're going to talk about closing, the art of closing. You have to master different types of close. My favorite close is the assumptive close. Would you like to pay debit, credit, or cash? I'm going to hit this in one stroke. It's the assumptive close.
Beauty!
See that? Sometimes you just got to assume the close.
Look at that.
You have to fucking assume the close, baby.
All right, here. And let's try that again. Okay? So, just like AJ said, is assume the close. I'm going to assume that now I'm going to get a little bit closer than Mr. Dillon over here. Okay?
Oh, yes. That's it. That's on the green. It's on the rough green, but it's green.
It's greenish.
There you go.
But look, so we summarized everything today. So what do we want everybody to understand or learn from this?
Well, a couple of different things. Obviously, learn to play the game of golf because it teaches you a lot more than just golf.
100%.
That's number one. Number two, you'll learn the art of patience. I think golf is a very patient game.
Very. We've been
Right?
at this all day.
We've been at this all day. Number three, learn to cut your losses because some people, they have too much ego. They don't cut their losses.
100%.
What else?
Remember, and I stressed this, I said it a few minutes ago, you got to learn to walk before you can run. And before you can make this multi-million-dollar business, you got to learn how to make $1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000, and then set your goals from there. Okay? So the first thing is you got to learn how to make $1. Then you go to 10, 20, and etc., etc. So remember, it's all about the little steps. Learn to take the little steps. Learn to set the goals for yourself. Learn to focus on those goals and how to achieve them. All right? That's all we can say. If you need any help with trucking, anything related to trucking, I'm your man, Logistics Edge. Feel free. AJ has my contact number. We'll post it at the end of the video. Feel free to reach out. And you know what? If you're interested in Unicity as a product, it's honestly been doing great wonders around here. I'll let AJ talk a little bit about this.
Yeah.
Right? Tell me.
100%. Yeah, the Unicity product line is next level, bro. It's changing my life, changing my family's life.
Yeah.
My dad's down 10 pounds in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Changed his diet. My mom, a couple of days ago, she's like, I've been having the best sleep of my life.
Yeah.
She feels like she's 20 years younger. So once you start making impact in your own life, your own family's life, you really see the power of the
100%.
products, right? So yeah, whatever you guys need, man. But most importantly, I think the one very key thing, the reason why we're making this video as well, is start creating content. The power of content unlocks so many doors for you. I can't even tell you the doors that have been unlocked for me throughout my life over the last 6 months, a year that I've creating content. And that's why we're here right now as well. We're creating content. We're putting things out there for people to get inspiration from, for people to be driven towards their own goals.
Yep.
This is us trying to drive towards closer to our goals. So
100%.
yeah, man, with that being said, we're going to wrap this podcast up. We're going to wrap this video up. It's been a great video.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep it moving forward. The Boss Cast is going to continue. Our vlogs are going to continue. This is our first vlog on our new YouTube page.
Yeah.
And that's it, guys. You guys can like, subscribe, comment. We're going to grow this channel. You guys are going to be the guys that are here on day one. And let's get this together.
All right. Let's
Boom.
do it.